Dacetacular Nation, Chris the Dace Man Dace is back this week. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, because last week I got stuck in Western Canada and I left the reins to my co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-hosts from down the street, Gibby.
Not here. Not here. Not here.
And from Iowa, Frank Ward.
Gibby, you make my pancreas hurt.
Your pancreas, huh?
Yeah,
Where's that located at?
Somewhere down there.
Somewhere's
I'm
down
not a
there.
doctor.
How low? How low are we talking about here?
So you're going to have to recap for me, guys. What happened last week on the show?
Technical, broken, everything.
Happened was the CTR host was
They wouldn't let me add Gibby, so he had to sneak through the back door or the window, or I don't know how he got in.
I had to talk about sneaking in, man. I had to hack the system, man. I had to hack the system to get in. I had to actually call in like a weird way. That was so messed up. So that was like the first half hour of our show.
That sounds about right.
I covered sports, though. I did.
There you go.
Yeah.
I missed that segment because I could actually talk about that one.
You missed sports?
I couldn't get on. It was horrible.
That's no excuse. You should have just went outside on your porch and yelled to the world. Sports. Sports are occurring right now. Somebody listen to me.
Sports is almost like a spork. You eat with it.
What?
You eat with it.
You
obviously.
compared sports to a spork?
Oh.
Yes, I did. Who doesn't? That's like the normal thing to do, isn't it? No? Maybe.
I guess.
Kind of. Maybe I'm just hungry.
How much do I have to drink to get that kind of brain damage?
A lot.
That's not really quantifying it. That's just...
I don't have brain damage, so how can I give you an answer? I'm brain dead. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I've got some Jack and Pepsi here, so that'll help.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to bet
guys,
it work.
I got to go to Iowa real fast because there's a bottle of Jack and Pepsi with my name on it.
It
Okay.
doesn't have your name on it.
Oh,
So-
yes, it does.
There's no.
Yes, it does.
While Gibby goes and gets his brain damage furthered along, tonight is a very special show, and at this time, we're going to be talking to the creators and the team over at Galactose Pastries in Space. They're going to be joining our call, and we're going to go talk a little bit about the game, back and forth. And right now on the call we have John O'Meara. How are you, John?
I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. Joining me now, my co-hosts are Frank Ward from Iowa and Gibby.
Howdy.
You
Don't talk to
forgot.
Gibby.
You forgot.
smells
Can
bad.
you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Good.
That's why we don't let him talk.
Yeah, I know.
Did you forget to pull in the other two?
It's giving me Skype is not my best friend.
Oh, you may have to add them to your contact list.
Okay, so let's get that happening. Gibby was just explaining to us how last week he was a terrible host because I was unfortunately in Edmonton.
I was a great host. I didn't host it though.
I did what I could.
You just didn't show up.
Showing up was hard apparently when Skype decides F you. Oh man.
Maybe
And
I
then we
can add
talked about
people.
stuff.
We
What's
did
that?
talk about some stuff. Not
Well-
much though. Just a little bit.
That sounds about right.
Dun dun dun.
Right. So now joining us, also from the Galactose team because of these technical difficulties that we had going on, is David and Sid, who you guys tell us a little bit about your game Galactose.
Okay. Galactose is a 6 degree of freedom space shooter. The theme is dinner versus dessert, and our goal is to have epic space battles.
Okay, I know Gibby and myself and Frank had time to look at it a little bit, and I got to play it at too many games at the convention back in June in Phoenixville, PA, which was a lot of fun. Gearing these cupcake-like ships around and just firing at things. Gibby, what were some things that you took away from when playing the game?
I I actually kind of enjoyed certain aspects of it. I actually kind of like the art style of it. It's a little cartoonish, but it's got a lot of humor in it because you're basically flying hilariously rendered pastries, basically. I think the main one you're flying, at least in the beginning stages, is a cupcake. So you're going around killing things with a cupcake, which is always A-okay in my book.
So we have to ask, where did you guys get the inspiration or the idea to have pastries in space?
We keep getting asked this, but originally the artists wanted to know their polygon budget, so I made a cylinder because I could just add more faces to make it more round. And then David commented, "Hey, it looks like an Oreo." So as a joke, I textured it to look like an Oreo. And then Professor Schwartz was like, "Hey, you guys should consider a food theme." So we had a vote, and food won. We haven't really looked back.
Professor Schwartz? Did I hear that correctly?
Professor Schwartz. He's a professor at Rochester Institute of Technology.
Was the Schwartz with him?
No. He's probably sick of that joke by now.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. That was just great. So basically you guys just came up. So this is probably for like a class project?
It started off as a graduate capstone project.
Okay, so you all graduated, I guess, from the same college?
Me and David did. Sid graduated from, I forget where. Sid, could you hear us?
Yeah. It was Art Institute of Pittsburgh. That's where I graduated.
And what year was that?
Last year. For
Okay.
me, last year.
Yeah. Me and David graduated like 2 years ago. Sid joined a little bit after graduation when we kept working on the project.
Mm-hmm. So what system are you guys building this in?
C++, DirectX.
It's a homebrew system.
Is this basically going to what system do you guys actually plan on releasing this on?
Currently, PC, Steam. We may add other platforms in the future. We don't have any kind of dev kit, so we're not going to be probably doing any kind of consoles anytime soon. It's written in it's DirectX, so porting to Mac or Linux will take some work, although we may eventually do that if there's an audience out there and it makes sense to do it, we'll consider it. But right now, it's hard to get anyone interested even on Windows.
Interesting. Is Steam the majority, I guess, way of a lot of these indie games of actually releasing nowadays? Because it seems to be where a lot of people are flocking to.
I don't know if it's the only one. It's definitely not the only one, but it's probably the biggest digital distribution service for games, aside from App Store and Google Play, which are kind of a different ballgame. And it just, there's more people, so even if more people equals more sales, sort of, in the end.
Okay. When do you guys think that these, I know right now it's still in beta and things like that, when do you think it's actually going to be, I guess, ready for consumers?
That's a good question. Actually, it's technically an alpha, though, because we still have some major features. Well, so that's a very technical answer, though, because my understanding of the definition of alpha is that it's not feature complete, whereas beta is feature complete but not necessarily fully debugged. Stuff. So since we still have some major features we plan to add, technically an alpha.
Okay. You know, you guys have like a time frame when you guys think you're going to release, or is that like way in the future?
Probably sometime in the future. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not too sure on that detail.
We are slowly moving forward, but everyone.
Are you guys all just working on this, or you guys actually have like jobs in the meantime?
Jobs or searching.
What was that?
I've got a full-time job.
Okay.
I do a bunch of contract work. Sid, I think, does some contract work and is looking for a full-time job, I think.
Yeah.
So you guys are basically doing this on the, like, kind of on the side?
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunately we can't devote our full time to it, but that's just the way the world works.
So is it just you three actually working on this?
We also have Matthew Pablo and Mignon. Matthew is our music and sound guy. Mignon is our 2D artist who does illustrations and stuff.
Okay. So then I guess you guys are all coders?
No. Me and David are coders. Sid is
Okay.
our 3D artist.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So at what percent do you think the game's at right now?
That's a tricky question, I'd say. The basics of the drone combat stuff, that part is pretty much done, I'd say. I mean, we're going to add more. We're going to have to optimize more. We're going to probably add more special effects and stuff. But not the missions or anything, but like the gameplay mechanics of that is pretty much done. Although there are probably more ship types and stuff. We want to add some RTS elements, although we've been saying that for the last 2 years and we haven't quite figured it out yet. So that may or may not happen. And then the other big thing that we need to do is we need more content, because like there needs to be more missions or more things to do. We haven't fully decided between there's sort of two paths that we're looking at. One of them is more of like a sandbox world, where like you can you do missions in different planets and you can sort of conquer the universe. And the other path is a much more tightly focused series of story missions. And we really haven't decided which of those two paths we want to pursue yet.
Are you guys, I'm just curious because I mean, this is almost like pretty much just a first-person shooter, well, third-person shooter. Are you guys planning on making this sort of like a multiplayer game at all? Like allowing people to actually verse each other at all?
We've contemplated it, but there are some technical issues, so it may or may not happen.
Okay.
We're currently considering possibly adding a split-screen multiplayer, but the networking would add significant challenges.
Okay.
But we make no promises right now.
So how many ships do you guys actually, I mean, I've only played through the first couple levels. How many ships do you guys are unique pastries, or however you guys call them, are actually in the game?
That's a sort of tricky question, because you've there's pastries and then there's the dinner food. But there's 3 fighters that you can control. There's the cupcake fighter, there's the pie bomber, and there's the ice cream sundae thing. And then the other side has the hamburger fighter, the broccoli bomber, and the fish ship. And then that's just the fighters. You really can't control there's a cruiser that's on each side. It's a ice cream sundae for dessert, and hot dog for dinner. And then there's also the mother ships, which is the birthday cake for the dessert, and the turkey thingy for turkey dinner for
Can you actually play as both sides?
Well, right now, no, although there is a mission where you sort of control one of the other ones. Although, honestly, it's just like, it wouldn't be hard to enable, it's just, there's no compelling narrative reason for it.
Okay.
They're also basically identical, so it'd be not really all that different from playing, like, I don't know if you're familiar with the balancing in Warcraft 2, where they're pretty much clones of each other. Yeah. They just have a different style.
Yeah, just different graphical representation. So what kind of styles are you guys like kind of shooting for here? I mean, you guys were talking about like a shooter game as well as an RTS game. Are you guys like looking to like focus in on one, or is it going to be like a jack of all trades?
Well, we don't want the RTS to distract from the core gameplay experiences that you have so far. So it's probably not going to be super hands-on. I very much would be surprised if you ever end up micromanaging units at all, or even have the ability to micromanage units. I guess the sort of the way to understand it is that what we really want to go for is epic space battles.
Mhm.
So like having huge fleets battle each other is pretty cool, but if you can't give them some kind of orders, it seems kind of like it's missing something. Which is kind of why we want to add a strategy element. But it's not going to turn into gratuitous space battles, I don't think.
So when it comes to marketing the product, like I said earlier when we first kicked off the interview, that I saw you guys over at Too Many Games. So are you guys doing any other conventions or getting your names out there otherwise?
We've been at a couple. There was MagFest back in January. I guess that's the only other one we've been to.
Yeah.
We might be going to Wildcat Comic-Con, although that's really going to depend on some logistics at this point, so we may or may not do that.
Okay. Do you guys have any kind of like Kickstarter or Indiegogo account that fans could be directed towards to help you guys out through your production phases?
We keep thinking about it. We haven't done that yet.
Okay. But you guys are currently on Steam Greenlight, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, we're trying to get more votes on that. Okay. Greenlight is just the sort of crowd approval process.
Mm-hmm.
So once we get enough votes, maybe we'll get on Steam.
If you get on Steam, are you just going to be releasing, I guess, like it's one of those, I guess like a beta launch or whatever it is, where people can actually play the beta? Well, I know it's an alpha now.
You're talking about the early release?
Yeah, early release.
I think so. It would certainly allow us to focus our efforts more on that, and on the off chance it ever became popular, we could focus more resources on that. But right now, we're still trying to get it approved, so we don't have that option yet.
Okay. So you can actually get approved without having a game that's actually playable?
So that has happened for quite a few Steam Greenlight things. I think there was even one game that got pulled after it was greenlit because it was so bad. Yeah, that one was pretty special. But sort of kind of like a little popularity contest of sorts. It's really depressing.
So how would people basically, I guess, vote for you guys? I guess that's how it's done.
If you go to the let's see how to do it in Steam, the Steam client. So have it running. Okay, let me launch Steam. Of course, it's updating Steam. Okay, so you go to the community thing in Steam, and then you go to Greenlight, and then you can search for Galactose, and it should find it. And you go there, and there's a vote button. So you can vote yes, no, or maybe later. If you vote yes, you will support us.
Awesome stuff. And it's cool because if you go to the convention, like Brian was saying, or Gibby was saying, weird calling you Brian. He's been playing on the keyboard and the mouse with the desktop. I get to actually play it on the controller, which I thought was much easier. When it comes, go ahead.
You can just plug in a 360 controller in the build there.
I'm unfortunately a Sony guy, so I played with the keyboard when I got home. The triggers and stuff seems awesome. Just the whole design and the concept of fighting your dinner as pastries, because that's every kid's dream, is to eat ice cream for dinner. It's just, when it comes to the endless array, is there a stopping point when your ship goes too far that you'll end up kicking back? Because I got stuck in that loop a lot, but it never kicks me backwards.
What do you mean? You went too far away?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm terrible at video games. I'm still trying to get past the original Legend of Zelda for NES. And I got stuck in a path where I was just going straight, and I just kept spinning in darkness. Is there going to be some kind of default to push back terrible players like myself?
We may consider that. The AI is not supposed to do that anymore. Because we had that as a problem at one point where the AI would just occasionally fly off and then you would never see him again. Yeah. But there's actually nothing stopping the player from flying as far away as they want. as long as you don't lose the battle in the process.
Okay.
I know I was having, I don't know, I just assumed it was, majority it was just the fact that it was in a pre-state, but is this game actually going to be very graphic intensive? Or system, they have like a high system requirements, since you guys are claiming that you wanted to make like these epic space battles. So inherently you're going to think that there's going to be a lot of shit on your screen, basically. Like a lot of stuff going around that's actually going to like drive up performance.
Yes and no. I have a build, I haven't released it in a while, but that runs sort of well on my really old crappy Intel graphics card, but it looks a lot worse. So some of the features, like the pretty shields, are probably not going to work on really low-end computers. But the other thing to keep in mind is that, like, although computers aren't getting twice as fast now, they're still getting faster, and people are upgrading as time goes on. So by the time we release it, computers will be a bit better, so shouldn't be as bad. It's already kind of gotten that way in the last 2 years. Like, it was originally like a pretty high-end game, and now the requirements between development and between optimizing a little bit and just hardware getting better has gone down quite a bit, I think.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming, are you gonna? Well, my question was because I figured that probably you're gonna making the battles larger as the game progresses. I know when I was playing it, the battles are already seemed pretty chaotic. I don't know if you're gonna be increasing that or not.
For some of the missions, we've probably reached a good size. The big thing that we noticed is that the chaos ends really quickly. Like, the battles just sort of get decided, and then it's like, okay, now I need to take on the mothership.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sweet. So pretty much I've got all the questions that I've wanted out. Brian, it seems like you've come to the end of your questioning. Frank, I know you tried the game a little bit, or at least got to see it. Not too much of it because you're out in Iowa and, Iowa.
My computer sucks. It hates me and it doesn't let me do anything. I'm surprised I'm even online right now.
There we go.
It'll crash soon.
I'd like to take the last few minutes of our interview here to have you guys once again just give the fans a reason, give the fans one more explanation of what the game is in its entirety if they're just tuning in, and then where we can do as a fan base to help you guys progress your product along.
So Galactose, Pastries in Space is a 6v3 space shooter. We're going for epic space battles. It's set to dinner versus dessert. And yeah, if you want to help us, leave comments saying what you like and what you don't like, and please vote for us on Greenlight, and tell your friends about us. It's probably the best thing you can do.
Once again, we'd like to thank John, Sid, and David for joining us tonight here on the Dace Man Show. Get out on Steam, greenlight the project, give them the thumbs up, like their page on Facebook, and once again, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Hey. So, time to roll into the show. We'd like to thank everybody from Galactose that were with us. We're going to go into sports now, and there's a lot of news in sports from what I understand. So let's kick the music and get rolling.
About sports, you follow sports?
Okay.
We're having issues all over the place with the VCR host. Oh my God.
Well, that's
I really thought that was my Skype crashing. I really did.
Yeah,
I was like,
same.
hey, there you go.
Well, no, I don't know what sports. They're like, oh no, it doesn't make sense. Does not compute. and it
not compute.
it
Oh
ultimately just I can't believe it ended on me. I hope we're live. I hope you guys hear what's going on.
BTR host is just not a friend this past couple of weeks.
Oh,
Jesus.
God, no, they hate us. They like,
You're kidding.
It's the Dace Man Show, so naturally, let's just crash it as best as we can.
Pretty much.
Back rub or something. Calm her down.
So let's talk about preseason week 3 for the NFL. The Philadelphia Eagles.
What?
Have won 31-21 against the Steelers last Thursday.
Yes, they did.
Rookies.
What, did you call us rookies?
Yeah, sure did.
I think we are.
Oh,
rookies,
man.
Just keep reading on.
Keep reading on, that's to tell you.
What? That's hurtful. So the Lions, they faced off with the Jaguars, and they went 13-12. So Detroit pulled a win out there, but very narrowly. New York Giants beat up the New York Jets, which is a New York City brawl, 35-24. The Panthers lost horribly to the Patriots, 7-30, and those were Friday's games. See, I was trying to look for the Vikings. Oh wow, they actually won.
Saturday. They did. They did good too. What? Look at Kansas City. Undefeated. What?
That was last year.
Yeah, I know. That's the point, though.
I don't care about football this year. Maybe I'm not going to go with the Kansas City Cookers this year.
Actually, the usual is the Vikes will do really well in preseason and get our hopes up, and then just die.
Because Kansas City wasn't playing their real players.
They probably were, but they probably were taking it at a half jog. Yeah, this game doesn't count. I don't care. Whatever. You ran faster. Go on.
Always got to run quicker.
Well, on Friday, the Green Bay Packers, Mr. Dane Quinn's team, beat the Oakland Raiders 31-21. The Bears lost to the Seahawks 34-6. Ouch.
That's a lot of scoring going on.
That sucks for Chicago. And I was expecting the Bears. You guys fail me every time.
I said the Bears.
But I said Chicago again.
The
Bears.
The females.
You ruined the entire moment.
The Bears.
The Buccaneers,
females.
the team covered in MRSA, beat the Bills
that was
27-14.
Last year.
You guys should be thankful that I still have memory that occurred.
And you probably just read that somewhere.
No, I remember the pirate flag in MRSA.
Oh, man.
It's an association game that I play in my head. The Dolphins!
Woo! Dolphins!
They beat the Cowboys 25-20.
Cowboys.
Females.
I got a Snapchat.
And was it me?
No.
The Tennessee.
It's a foot.
It's the Tennessee Titans beat the Atlanta Falcons 24-17. We're going to get through sports, goddammit.
No, we're not. Derailing.
The team that shall not be named from Washington.
I had a the other day. It was really good.
Oh, this is not Frank's Corner. This is not how you interrupt people. I will walk away. I don't even like football. I don't even understand the sport. There's a pigskin, but there's no pigs. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
This is crap. Stupid. Washington, with the offensive racist name, lost to the Baltimore Birds. I can't. Ravens 23-7.
Oh my God.
Ravens offends me. That's
I know.
Raven.
God.
What does she think about this?
Yeah, really.
My headset is wrapped around my neck.
What is wrong with you?
Don't do it, Date. Don't go out this way.
You don't want to do it.
Guys,
life is so worth living.
I'm not. It's wireless.
What?
Oh, that's right. It is wireless headset. Oh my God.
I'm just saying that you're. Okay, let's move on from this incident. The Saints beat the Colts 23-17.
Wow. Think of that name.
What?
Saints.
3-0
must be on their
preseason.
side.
I'm just pointing out how all these names are offensive.
3-0 in
all
the
these names are offensive. All of them.
Right. The Rams beat the Browns.
They're ramming the Browns?
Dirty. That's dirty.
They're ramming the Browns. Wow.
3-14.
Wait, you could say Browns?
The Browns?
I thought that would have been flagged, man.
The Browns? Don't even get me started on the Browns, man.
And the Texans beat the horsey thingy 18-17.
Horsey thingy.
Oh my God!
Lightning.
Ford thinks about that name.
It's the Lightning Bolt beat San Francisco 7-21.
What do you think Zeus thinks about that?
Yeah, that's Zeus, man.
What about his?
The tiger-looking letter B beat.
What about Tony the Tiger?
The Cardinal, who I thought was a baseball team, 19-13. And that's sports. That's football.
What? So, best thing in football is it was Denver's kicker got suspended for, what was it, 4 games?
The Horsies? Okay.
What?
The Denver's kicker, their best kicker, got suspended 4 games. Drinking alcohol, suspended. Bam, just like that.
Really? Because there's probably a lot of potheads on that team, too.
And then you have Ray Lewis, who beat the shit out of his girlfriend. I won't give
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Cops were called. Fucking Jesus Christ. You
know how many times the cops have been called on us?
2 games. That's it.
I don't get suspended from talking on the radio when I say something stupid.
You drink alcohol?
Yeah,
No.
you do.
Whoa. Whoa, alcohol. That's a 4-game suspension immediately.
I'd be kicked off the air for 3 years. If I
beat the crap out of your wife?
Allegedly. Allegedly.
If drinking was that bad, I wouldn't be allowed on the show right now.
Gibby drinks during the show.
I don't know what you're smoking.
You both do. I'm the only one that does. I did it once for a podcast, and the entire time I just kept saying, "Am I Groot?"
You know the irony behind our drunk day when you guys were drunk?
Yeah.
It's like the only podcast I didn't drink through.
Well,
that's because somebody drank the night before and was hung the F over.
Yeah, guys, I'm doing it on the wrong night.
Oh, crap. I thought it was yesterday, man. What happened? Who was I talking to then?
It's never happened before, right? I've never had drinking ED like that before.
Why was I talking to my headset, guys? I don't understand. I thought we did this last night. Wasn't this
Surprise, motherfucker. I just wanted to hit something to shut you up.
Ow.
Time for Major League Baseball, a sport I know.
Wait. Whoa, wait.
I know a sport.
God, hold your horses, mister.
Did it?
Right.
Because I want to say something. This is why I pointed out the kicker thing. Guess who drafted the motherfucking Broncos kicker?
Eagles?
Me.
You did?
Fantasy football.
Oh, okay.
4 game suspension. 4 game suspension. He's actually one of the top kickers too. Congratulations. Your team sucks.
You want to know more? It gets better.
Yes.
Sam Bradford. You know how he's out for the year? Guess who
No way.
Too?
No way. Oh, that's funny.
Sports.
Bradford,
he's a
if you didn't know, effed up his ACL.
Ooh.
All right.
Again. He fucked it up last year. I think it was preseason as well.
Fantasy sports.
Oh, exactly.
Time for Major League Baseball.
On the plus side, I have Luck as my real quarterback.
Damn it.
Wow. You drafted 2 quarterbacks? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I just want to talk about baseball.
Later rounds, man. You have to start filling your bench.
I just want to talk about baseball.
Yeah. I got 2 quarterbacks too, so don't worry.
I'd like to have Major League Baseball conversation right about now.
I picked up Foles and RG3.
Everybody wants to talk about stupid football players.
RG3 is going to get himself hurt.
Look at me. I get to play
That's why I got
16 weeks. I don't even actually do a real job because people don't know what's going on.
But I got AP. That's all that matters.
No, it's all. Let's just keep talking about
first
football.
pick?
A sport with people who don't really try.
Yeah. No.
Lots of money to play 16 times a week.
Only because I got the first round pick and then I got kicked out of the draft.
Throw a football over there, and then I'm going to just throw a football. Nope. I'm not even going to play the whole full hour. Are we done?
How long can you go? How long can you grumble to yourself? I can just keep naming football players.
Exactly, man. Jesus.
I could have went the entire 2 hours. I'm just saying.
I got the Skittle Man.
What's Skittle Man? What is that?
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, now apparently Candy associates football players.
You don't realize every time
I really don't care.
It's a touchdown, man. They throw Skittles on the field.
Why would they do that? That's littering.
because his power food apparently is Skittles. He eats them before every game. 12th man, baby, 12th man.
That's fantastic. In the American League, the Baltimore Orioles are winning the division, 75 wins and 55 losses.
Baseball.
The New York Yankees are.
What else going on here? It's like shit, man. Oh my God.
I quit. Screw it. It's done. You've broken me. I didn't even had energy drinks in 3 weeks, and this is just an emotional breakdown that's occurring right now. I can't handle this type of pressure. Time for Weird News with Gibby.
Oh God!
Quickly.
Do you need a filler right now? Say like baseball.
I can't help myself.
I'm sorry. Would you like me to do my baseball standings now, or would you
I
like
don't know
to?
what we're talking about. We're just just talking about this weird news.
Yeah. Screw you, stupid pedophile. God, I hate you. On the edge, because you know I don't have energy drinks. It's not fair. I'm on edge.
Edge does not count, all right? Does not count at all in this.
I'm on it, and you're trying to push me off of it, and no. Let my people go. That's my new thing.
Yeah. Who are your people again?
I don't know, but the ones that let them go. Don't hold them. They didn't do anything to you. The Royals are leading the AL Central, and the Angels are leading the AL West.
Where did that come from? Just coming out of nowhere. All right. I thought we were in my segment now. All right.
I know the National League Central has the Brewers, the National West has Dodgers, and the East has the Nationals.
No, it doesn't. Stop the line.
Just say they snuck that in there.
I did. I snuck it in. The Phillies are dead last with 15 and a half games behind Nationals.
But they're at least winning.
They're on a 3-game winning streak.
I think out of the last 7 games, they've won 5. Crazy win streak, just saying.
No, we don't want to talk about sports. Go ahead and talk about weird shit, fucker.
I don't know if I want to, man. It's a little hard to even attempt to think about things like that.
You know it's really hard when you try to get out sports news and you fuckers just keep talking about football. That's not a sport.
I know. So apparently in Utah, a Utah woman is accused of using a pound of bacon to start a fire in her ex-boyfriend's house.
I did that, but I was living in the apartment. And it wasn't intentional.
So, Adeline Crispy.
Wait, well, hold on.
What?
Their last name's Crispy?
I'm calling it Crispy.
It's not really Crispy because
it's Crispy instead of a Y. It's an I. I assume it's the same thing.
So Crispy Bacon.
Yep.
Go on. I'm more.
So she repeatedly called and texted her former flame, aka boyfriend, from his home in March, where she left bacon over a burner, lit the burner, and it apparently caught fire on the man's home.
I see.
The man was trying.
Can play, guess that race with your stories too.
Yeah. The man was trying to kick her out of the house. Apparently, I guess she was living there. I don't know. And that's when she did this, and officers arrived, saw smoke flowing out the doors.
And set their brethren on fire.
People came, and then they put things out. They charged her with blood alcohol content of 346, 4 times the legal limit, and arsony, 0.346.
Yeah, but
that's a lot. Yeah, I know.
She was 30% alcohol.
Holy shit.
She was drunk. What can I say?
That is
was
so
the liquor.
Wrong.
She was the liquor.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I still see the messages, so you just confused John.
I am good at doing that.
Yeah, he did. I just saw it too.
Badlucy Gonglaves may have died from a heart attack, but it was his brother who will likely need a heart checkup after finding his supposedly deceased sibling alive in a body bag. This all happened in the great country of Brazil. Doctors declared Conglave's 45 dead from a respiratory failure.
Wait, are we on a different story now?
Yes.
Did we leave Bacon?
Yes, we did leave Bacon. About 2 minutes ago. His family was notified and were making arrangements for the funeral later that day. So, quick turnaround there in Brazil. His brother, Walterio, was led into the morgue to dress the body when he noticed something weird. As I got closer, he could see it wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, yeah.
When I saw it raise and fall as if he was breathing, I went crazy and shouted for a medical team and a nurse so they could see what was happening.
He's alive!
Medic!
He's alive!
They checked him and confirmed that he was alive!
Gibby, I feel like me and Frank are your soundboard.
I know. Staff had to rush to free him. His body was tied up, and his ears and
bondage.
His nose and ears were filled with cotton wool.
Bondage.
So police are now investigating why they thought the guy was dead, but he was not dead. Who would have known?
Was he a zombie? Are they sure?
Oh
my God! That was the first zombie. You heard it here first, folks.
Holy fucking
better watch out.
It's a dinosaur.
That zombie is coming for you, baby.
What you gonna do, brother?
For you.
When the zombie runs wild on you.
So,
just ignore me.
Would you pay $900 to get professionally abducted?
Yeah.
What's the outcome?
One company thinks that you would pay that much money in order to get abducted.
Would I die?
So apparently what they do is they give you a course on basically escape skills, like picking locks, opening handcuffs, wiggling free of duct tape and rope, etc. And then
escape.
Exactly. And then eventually
would I be raped?
Let you go on out, and then they plan to abduct your ass.
If you don't escape.
I feel like I'm going to get raped.
Rape if you don't escape.
That sucks.
Yep.
You know what I hear is a Dace Man Show on the streets. We get abducted.
Dun dun.
So they get abducted, and then they have basically group rates, yeah. So they have to use their new skills in order to actually break free. And they have until 5 p.m. or basically they bitch and complain enough that they let them go.
See, I could bitch pretty good, but
yeah,
I'm pretty content. I could probably be abducted for a couple weeks.
Do they feed you?
No, they do not feed you. You're abducted. Well, don't you get about abduction?
I feel like if you died on their watch, they'd go to jail.
Well, that's why it's only for a day.
Oh.
I mean, they kidnap you early in the morning.
Okay.
And then you have till 5 o'clock.
I might not listen to you.
Oh. Yeah,
no, I'm listening now, but I wasn't listening the first time.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest with you. Isn't that how friendship works?
Being honest.
Oh, man. Meet Sakia and Ting San Long.
Oh, well, then just fuck you, Dace. You don't listen to the story. You don't get to know what's going on. I see how it is.
The 22-year-old Florida woman.
We're going to get abducted. Florida again. Go figure.
Stabbed a man in the neck earlier this month after he declined her request to have sex with him.
Wait, what?
Now, if I had that response for every girl that turned me down, there would be a pile of dead bodies.
Yeah.
So, Long, which I find it hilarious, but I can't go into that right now.
Hey, girl, you want some fuck?
So
no.
I sent you guys the link, and you
should
can
probably make a new chat.
And you can, you probably should no. And all you gotta do is just look at the picture, and you'll find why I find it funny. A long picture at the right was barbecuing and drinking with friends, and when the trouble began, according to blah 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 police. The witness says that he was lounging on a couch when the Long and the victim, Igloo Sylvester, entered the residence. The suspect was screaming that she wanted the victim to have sex with her. But Sylvester declined Long's advances, telling her to go back where she had been all day and have sex.
Ooh. I feel be stabbed for a comment like that before.
Sylvester told cops that Long was his children's babysitter. So basically, Long, the one who stabbed, was the babysitter, and she wanted to have sex with the kid's father.
Mm-hmm.
And the father said no. So she, Long, stabbed him in the neck.
Okay.
Bam! Just like that.
Why are you not calling her by her true name, Shasha? It's right there. Long, who is known as Shasha.
You've been called out, bitch!
I like Long, though, because I find it funnier.
Why is Long funny, anyway?
Because it's not short.
Is it because she looks like a horse and you can say why the long face?
Again, another check.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
They're going to look at this, and they're going to see Chinese or Japanese. What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Chinese or Japanese?
I don't understand what he's talking about. Are you drunk?
She's a black lady.
Exactly, and Long is not a black lady's last name.
That's why she goes by Shasha.
Oh, whatever.
I think that's her first name.
You guys, this is last. Oh my God.
You sound very angry.
I'm not. I'm very joyful right now.
Really angry, and you need to calm your tits.
All right, we're gonna go. Bam! Man eats pasta off subway floor.
Yeah. He doesn't stop. Wait, you stop for Frank? But when I ask you a question about it, it's my damn show.
It's fucking show. It doesn't matter. A brand manager, Brazil Canada Vacuum Cleaners, is sucking up a lot of attention for a stunt in Toronto subway. In the video above, Ravi Dacetacular vacuums a patch of floor with a
roof, not a video.
A pistol and proceeds to eat pasta off the same spot. Then he slaps up the sauce with bread.
What?
So basically, this guy is trying to prove his vacuum cleaner is great. He cleans a piece of the floor off in the subway, cleans it up with his little vacuum cleaner, drops pasta on it, and then eats it up. And then uses a piece of bread to soak up all the sauce.
Because it's so clean you could eat off of it?
Yep.
Is that,
so clean
is that
you can eat it off
goal
it.
there?
That is the goal right there. A man with a 100-pound scrotum inspired another scrotum to get mass removed.
What?
What?
Nothing.
You guys never... Oh, God.
No, that was a great segue.
Different chat.
Like, dude, he needs to see a scrotum that's 100 pounds. Who wouldn't want to see a scrotum that's 100 goddamn pounds? Anyway.
Oh, my God.
Hold on, my page hasn't loaded.
That's got to be a tumor.
Still hasn't loaded.
It's not a tumor.
Still loading.
Not a tumor.
No.
How do you walk?
You got a big sack. What can I say?
What does he keep in there?
Holy shit, he's smuggling a midget.
What is he? Not even a midget. That could be like a full-grown adult, man. Like, what is he keeping in there?
Yep.
Treasure? Treasure.
He had to have
treasure chest.
He raised enough money to...
Like gallons?
Yeah, that's actually a great fucking question. I want to know.
Can we get him on the show?
Yeah, can we?
Damn.
Can we Dace? Can we Dace? Can we Dace? Can we Dace? Can we Dace?
I'll let you handle that email.
We saw your scrotum and thought you'd be great for this show.
You had a huge scrotum, and we were just like, please come on our show to talk about your scrotum, please.
We talked about it for 45 minutes, and we just wanted to hear your side of the story.
We're just big old balls over here.
We're just a bunch of guys. I mean, there's nothing weird about that, right?
Balls.
There's everything weird with that. But go on. Talk about how this growth happened.
Well, no, I don't. He probably has some kind of thing. I don't know if it actually tells me. It just says he got encouraged. Well, everything's cancer, but whatever.
I would believe that's cancer.
Well, if it's cancer, they probably would have had him remove it earlier.
He hasn't removed it yet?
Well, it
could be benign.
If you read the thing, it says inspired by another scrotum to get mass removed.
Ew. Sorry.
Because this happened not that long ago where another guy got, his 100-pound scrotum removed, and now this guy's like, oh, maybe I should do the same thing.
There was another guy out there with a... What? What?
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Yes, there was. Anyway,
yeah, but he died.
That doesn't make sense. So he raised just enough money for the operation to get his swollen 100-pound scrotum removed. 39-year-old South African scrotum started ballooning in his late 20s.
How old was he? I'm in my late 20s.
He's 39 years old, and it started happening to him in his 20s, late 20s.
For like 10 years with his balls growing.
It took 10 years basically to get to the size it's at now.
I would mine moves like a hair to the left. I freak the fuck out. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose my nuts.
So apparently, smart-ass doctors told him to basically lose weight as a treatment.
How do you exercise your balls?
I don't know. It wasn't until he watched a TLC documentary about Weasley Warren Jr., the man with a 132-pound scrotum, who died this year after several heart attacks. Then he realized he has.
Wait, what was that noise for?
Lymphophilia. He had a heart attack. Damn.
That's okay.
Marauder wanted to save his marriage and possibly his own life, decided to meet with the same California doctor who Warren saw to remove the mass between his legs. Big mass, people. Big mass.
How come he didn't hold up for the record, though? I mean, he's only 32 pounds away.
You ain't kidding. But he didn't have the money, blah, 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 and his insurance wouldn't pay for it. Apparently, a life-saving chop his scrotum off procedure is not part of Obamacare. I just put it
no man should let their balls get that big.
Oh, man. A local parishioner decided to lend a helping hand, started a fund on GoFundMe page. So thank you to all you people out there who helped this man lose his ball.
Well, I tried to search Wikipedia for scrotal lymphomedia, and it's like, it doesn't exist. Did you mean scratch lymphomedia? So I'm like, okay, click. Oh, this doesn't exist either. Well, why did you suggest it?
Just to mess with you. Like, Frank's trying to research something. Fuck Frank.
That's right. That is right.
So do you have more news, or are you just going to sit there in silence?
I can find more news if you want me to.
If you're done, I'll just go to Frank. I'm okay with that.
Largely called by a variety of disorders.
Frank.
It's time for Frank's Corner.
Oh my god.
Actual theme music.
What? No way.
Frank.
This makes me feel I should start a cult.
You know, you weren't even in tune.
You guys got to work on your harmonies there, yeah.
Mine was perfect. Mine was spot on.
His was not. His sounded like crap.
You weren't even hitting high notes when the instruments were hitting high notes. You have your own segment to sing like a douche.
And I do it. So why not do it again and again and again and again?
Well, welcome to Frank's Corner as they talk about whatever it is they're talking about. I have a double feature for you guys this evening.
Double feature.
Yeah. Double.
First thing, with the ALS Bucket Challenge that's floating around, as I'm sure you're aware of.
What's that?
Speaking of which, you can see the Dace Mans on the Dace Man Show's fan page, and I nominated these two jackasses who have yet to do it. Just saying.
No, I'm going to do it right now, live on air. Are you ready? This is a bucket full of water. I'm going to dump it on me.
Terrible. You're going to get electrocuted.
This is so cold. Oh, this is so cold. There. Did it.
No awareness was raised.
Hashtag done it.
He did it. Hashtag done it.
I'm gonna set up a camera and get Gibby sometime this weekend.
That's fine.
You know, that would actually be the best.
I'll probably.
Like, he doesn't know it's coming. Just.
Oh, he's gonna fucking kill me.
I will effing kill him. Damn it.
You'll be missed.
He'll be like opening his first beer, so he's not even gonna be drunk, and then all of a sudden, splash in the face. And you know what? I might not even put water in the bucket. It might just be a solid thing of ice.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
Have you guys actually bothered to watch any of the fail challenges of that?
Yeah. Gibby's going to
People just like fucking chuck a bucket at somebody's face. Like, they don't pour it on them. They just chuck the bucket at their head. And there was one where, like, I'm pretty sure the girl had to have died because they, like, dropped a garbage can of water on her head. Like, they were up on a balcony above her and went to push it, and it just fell.
Yeah, she's
pretty
dead.
sure she's done.
Rest in peace.
Sweet.
Yeah.
R.I.P. brave young female who had a thingy dropped on her thingy.
Wow.
But anyway.
That's insightful.
I know.
In light of this, I thought I would check out what other challenges are there that are out there.
There are none. None that
And
matter.
I found a pretty weird list of, think of the most random, obscene concept as you can with food.
Eating a hamburger. That is freaking definitely obscene. Who does that?
Up there, this isn't on the list, but like the cinnamon challenge where you're supposed to take, I think, like a teaspoon of cinnamon.
I attempted that.
There's the saltine challenge where I think it's 6 saltines in a minute.
Saltines?
I think I tried that.
Anyway,
really?
those have nothing on this list.
Nothing on this list. Oh, man,
so the
we're
first
talking
challenge
smack.
I have for if anybody wants to try it at home, go for it. This is all you, man.
Please email me your videos of this, and we will critique them live on air.
And we will share them on the website. I'll find a way to do it.
Yes, we will. We will definitely share them. So email me at thedacemanshow@gmail.com.
He doesn't pay attention to it.
Hashtag cheap plug.
What do you mean? I do.
He does.
So the first challenge is the
I yell you all
cereal
the time
challenge.
before talking to me, and then I tell you to answer them.
Cereal challenge.
Hold on. What's the thing? I'll give you this one.
Okay, what you got to do is get a bathtub. You with me?
Oh,
I may have stopped. Go ahead.
what do you mean a bathtub? Like, how big of a bathtub are we
Just
talking
a normal
about here?
bathtub. Normal bathtub.
Is that really a freaking question?
Well, yes, that is a freaking question. Okay.
Not a jacuzzi, asshole.
Judging by the most ghetto chick in the world.
Let me check your asshole.
Ghetto chick.
So if you want to know what I'm talking about,
straight out of Compton,
go to YouTube and YouTube search Glozell's Cereal Challenge. Glozell. Glozell.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'm interested now.
She is as ghetto as it gets.
And how do you
But
know
anyway,
this?
so she pours milk into her bathtub, fills
What
it up
ghetto
pretty good
scale
for
are you
what it
using?
looks like,
Mm-hmm.
which the average bathtub holds 75 gallons. Just throw that out there.
How do you know that?
It's just stuff I know. And it's posted on here.
Oh.
But, so you do that. She took 2 bags of cereal, looked like she enjoyed Fruit Loops, and/or off-brand Fruit Loops, Tasty Circles, and got in the bathtub. So, yes, she's sitting in her own skunky bathtub milk, opens the bags up,
Ew.
and goes to town on eating it.
Okay.
Ew.
What's the challenge? I don't get it.
It's not a challenge at all. It's just disgusting.
I do that every day. I don't understand what you're talking about.
That is the challenge.
Ew.
Get in there and you finish the bathtub of milk cereal, your own filth.
Ew.
So you might want to shower beforehand, otherwise it's just extra nasty.
Ew.
Extra nasty.
Oh, I should have done that. I didn't even think of that when I did it.
But, like, what if it's in your butt?
You nasty.
Ew.
Make sure you wash. That's all.
The
Make sure you wipe. Make sure you wipe good.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, man, you're oohing the wrong people, man.
Danger zone.
We already left the danger zone, my friend. We already left the danger zone.
So the next one I have.
Oh, you have more than one? Oh, my Lord.
I have 10.
What?
Oh, my Lord. So the second one is the teabag challenge.
Like,
now I have your attention.
Sexual teabagging?
Not like putting your balls in Gibby's mouth, no.
How many times you can teabag a female? Is that what we're doing here?
And not lose your balls?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
What you do is take a tea bag, like an actual tea bag full of tea.
Dace already knows that answer. Damn.
And eat the contents of the tea bag.
All right, so repeat, por favor. You're eating the contents of a tea bag?
I'm done with you.
These things are fucking disgusting.
I can do that in a heartbeat.
This is number 3, like, you've already gone through 7, or this is number 3 that we haven't really gotten that far?
We haven't really gotten that far.
Okay, we suck.
You guys make this painful.
Yes, we do.
Diet Coke and Mentos challenge. Shove your face full of Mentos, try to chug some Diet Coke. See how you fare.
Oh, my God.
Science Day?
Science Day. I'm doing it. I'll do it.
All right, before we get tasered. No, after.
Yes, before we get
while you're getting
tasered.
tasered.
Oh my God, no.
Comes out both ends.
Yeah, pretty much.
The next one is the Sprite and Banana Challenge.
Okay,
I guess the challenge here is you get 2 bananas and a 2-liter of Sprite and try to finish all of it.
2 liter of Sprite.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I think it's supposed to make you throw up. This douchebag that did it didn't. He was just really. He's not actually. He wasn't a douchebag. He was a tool. I just didn't like him.
What's the difference?
Doesn't really sound like a challenge if he did it.
Yeah, no. He kept whining about how he didn't like bananas, and it took him like 3 minutes of the video to eat two bananas.
Really?
Like he said he was trying to chew it so it would come out smooth if he did puke. It's a motherfucking banana. It's squishy.
I feel like it's not a challenge. Like, I would do it, but I feel like I just wouldn't want to drink that much Sprite.
No, you're just going to feel really full, I think. Number 5. Now we're cruising down this list.
We're only halfway through? Oh, my God.
This one is just as dumb, but it's the gum challenge.
I've got gum in my mouth.
So really just see how much gum you can fit in your mouth.
Stupid.
Go for broke.
Stupid.
God, I feel like that's
got
going to
40 pieces.
That's going to be a lot
Challenge
of
accepted.
money. That's going to be a lot of money in gum.
Challenge not accepted.
The next one, number 6. Okay, I'm going to try to say this to not sound as offensive as it's going to sound.
TKO.
I like this.
But a bunch of these videos have homosexual guys in it, which that's fine, that's cool. But something just scares me about like guys that have the personality of a girl.
Okay.
It just bothers me.
Challenge?
No,
I'm just what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm coming out.
So what's the challenge?
I was going to say coming out, but that would have sounded terrible.
Really sounded bad.
You're really coming out, huh?
I'm sorry. I was just letting you know these 2 guys are gay, and just their banter between the 2, it startled me a little.
What about our banter? Does that startle you?
No, because you're not. You don't have the personality of a girl. That's what bothers me.
I like my hair.
What are you talking about, baby boy?
He didn't say voice.
No, well, all of it. Like the way you talk, the way you act, just all of it. It's just really weird.
I prance around like a female all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
You make it look good though.
No, he doesn't.
Anyway, number 6 is the chicken nugget challenge.
All right, I want to hear this one. How does this go?
McDonald's, because I'm not even going to eat one.
McDonald's.
Well, what is it? Okay.
I guess the initial challenge is 120 nuggets.
All right, so you have to eat it
20 minutes.
Oh, 120. Okay, that's a lot of nuggets in 20 minutes.
These guys did 60, and at one point, one guy made a comment of 50 nuggets is a lot. What's 50 of something you'd rather eat? And the other guy responded with dicks.
What? I think that's legit.
I think the challenge should be guess what bird you're eating.
Number 7 is the
tin
can challenge.
Could be dicks.
Tin can
challenge.
All right,
so
I need a definition of that. Tin can as like an actual tin can?
Like cans of food.
You do realize he's explaining the challenge each time.
No, I don't. I didn't actually pay attention that far. Sorry.
We already talked about his brain damage.
Oh, okay.
There's so much you can do. Anyway, go and buy 8 of your most random cans. Canned food.
Okay, so you keep saying cans, and that's just driving me crazy right here, but okay.
Canned
Go ahead.
food. Okay? Canned food. You got that? Food in a can. Aluminum can. Food.
Aluminum can and food. All right, that's fine. Go ahead.
4 things that are actually tasty, like maybe a can of corn.
Corn can? Oh, my God.
Whatever. But then make 4 terrible things, like cat food.
You're done. I'm done with this challenge already. Next.
Anything like that. Okay, just weird stuff you wouldn't want to eat. Make sure they're all the same size, because what you're going to do is write a number on the bottom, 1 through 8, take the label off.
That's terrible.
Oh, I already
and then you will draw out of a bowl where you have 1 through 8 written on paper. You draw out of the bowl, read your number, open the corresponding can, and you have to eat a big old spoonful of it for the challenge. Now, you have 1 pass if you don't want to do it, but in order to use your pass, you have to smother whatever it is on your face.
What do you happens if you win?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Bragging rights over your pussy friend. I don't know.
Oh, fuck that. Ain't worth it.
That is not worth it. Not worth it, my friends. Not worth it.
So there's that. Pro tip: these two idiots couldn't figure it out when I watched their video.
Yeah.
But since all the cans are already delabeled and just look the same, when you pull out your number, instead of flipping every can or picking every can up and looking underneath what the number is, just flip them the fuck over. Like, where's the suspense? You already don't know what it is.
That's a good point.
Bad point. Bad point.
Number 8, the baby food challenge.
Ooh.
This one isn't so much a challenge as just go buy a bunch of baby food and try it and stop being a little wuss. I don't know. It's baby food.
Applesauce.
I don't get it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's applesauce. It's like, what's the problem here?
I watched two people whine about eating baby food peas.
I heard those are pretty bad, though.
Okay.
The next, number 9, this one's right up your alley, Dace.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
We're waiting.
The Michael Phelps food challenge. Diet challenge. Food challenge.
Uh-oh. Fish? Fish?
They have constructed a meal of 12,000 calories.
See?
Let me guess. It's out of one hamburger made by Burger King.
That include a extra large pepperoni pizza.
Oh my God.
Oh my God is right.
Half a kilo. However, I'm just gonna say half a pound, even though I know that's not the same. But I want to say it.
Pounds.
So, well, actually, basically a pound of pasta, 2 half pounds of difference.
Okay.
A ham and cheese sandwich with extra butter, some oatmeal with blueberries.
Who puts butter on ham and cheese?
I don't know. Michael Phelps. A 5-egg omelet, some French toast, chocolate chip pancakes, and whatever sandwich that thing is.
12 grand?
Along with 5 energy drinks.
Oh, now I know why it's now mine.
I don't actually think in one sitting, I'm pretty sure you would die from the energy drinks alone. All the other stuff, whatever, but
you probably
realize
up.
That's what he does all
energy
the time,
drinks.
right? That is his normal daily intake. Okay, normal. You're trying to tell me you can't keep up with the Phelps man?
No, I'm not nearly that.
He
active.
also swims like 50 miles after he's done.
Yeah, because he's a fish, but we already understand that.
He's Aquaman, and he smokes a lot of pot, so...
Well, no shit. That's why he can stomach to eat all of it, because he's got the money.
But it's 12,000 calories?
That's what his normal daily intake is.
You know what mine is?
And you know how skinny he is?
Fuck you.
So, you're doing something wrong.
He also has some disorder where he doesn't get tired.
Fuck him.
I'm going to throw that in there.
Fuck him.
What the fucking hell? What? Yeah, fuck him.
How could he be allowed to compete in the Olympics when he has that type of disorder?
Yeah, he should be part of Special Olympics, just saying.
No, because that's unfair. He can't get tired when he's swimming then.
Right.
Well, I wonder if they all have that problem, though.
Are you saying all swimmers are just, they can't get tired?
Olympians.
No, it can't be the case.
How do you know?
Kurt Angle.
He's a vagina. So that's the case right there.
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
He's a fake wrestler.
An Olympic gold medalist, bitch.
Fake.
For wrestling. Mark
Henry.
Mark Henry, I think he sleeps like a Snorlax.
Yeah, uh-huh.
He was an Olympian.
Fake.
You're an idiot.
I'm just saying. I mean, bring out real sports and then we can
He won a gold medal for wrestling in the Olympics.
Wrestling's a fake sport.
Amateur wrestling.
Fake sport.
I think you should wrestle Sarah's boyfriend.
Still really funny that amateur wrestling is real and professional wrestling is staged.
I know.
But anyway, number 10 doesn't have to do with food after all.
That sucks.
And it's actually really dumb.
Why is it in our list?
And it's going to be really hard to explain over radio as opposed to of the video. But it's called the Impossible Challenge.
Because you're impossibly stupid. Possibly
what you need to do
is ignore all
get a piece of paper.
One paper or two?
Get a piece of paper.
He's retarded.
I can have more than one A pieces.
That makes no sense.
Shh. I'm trying to save face here, man. Damn.
There's no saving face for retarded people.
Okay. you're going to rip it into thirds.
Only
So
third?
start with the first third. Hold on, shut up. Take the first third, rip it down till there's about a centimeter left.
Oh my God,
And then
centimeter.
do that on the other side too. So you have 2 flaps in your hand with the other flap hanging down.
Don't break it.
What am I doing?
You got it?
What do I do?
So if you hold it by the top 2 corners, you should have 2 corners in your hand with the middle piece hanging down.
Oh, fuck, I ripped it.
No, you don't rip it all the way through. I said with like a centimeter left.
Yeah, well, the paper's pretty thin. Go on.
Well, anyway, then what you want to do, pull on them, and you should have 3 pieces if you do it, I guess, right to win the challenge. The trick is you'll pull and you'll have 2 stuck together.
I cheated, but I did it.
Yay!
I cheated.
It's not too impossible if you're smarter than ripping you. I am.
What the hell was that, son?
Your face.
It's beautiful, I know.
Now, next, out of my 2-parter episode, because I wanted to touch about these because I read some weird people, and I wanted to actually just bring them to the show. But these are 18-ish. I might skip a couple if they're lame. I know, that's why I'm going to skip probably a few. Or go through it really fast and just ignore you guys.
Segment.
But there's 18 people that have more or less superpowers.
I'm going to kill you.
So there's Rusty Hyatt, who's a daredevil whose sole purpose in life is to make driving as much a safer experience for all of us. He's a human crash dummy.
My precious.
He's a human crash dummy. He straps into a car with tons of sensors and then just rams the car into a brick wall.
My segment.
And he's survived 718 crashes.
Huh.
Okay. And there's another guy that can actually pop his eyes almost out of his head.
Ew.
Yeah, it's just really freaky looking. I'm sure you guys have seen him before.
He can't get it all the way out because he's a vagina.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason.
I actually have no idea why. Might be scientifically impossible. Who actually knows? I'm not a scientist. Go figure.
So is that all?
No, you guys were talking. I was letting you go.
Is there a lag?
I never know when you guys pause if I should start talking again or not.
I'm not going to talk after Gibby. Gibby's an idiot.
What? I question that logic.
I don't know if anybody actually has this because it doesn't give a name, which is weird.
Yes, and somebody has it because somebody made a name for it. K-Sub. I'm smarter than you. Nah, poo-poo.
Tosh is going to come and kill you for that.
Yeah, we're going to get
Damn it.
Here.
This isn't actually, everybody potentially has this, I guess, if I'm reading this correctly. The human ear has such a high degree of sensitivity, it can detect sounds that exert a force upon it only very little amount. So, blah, 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 blah. Basically, if you're in a completely quiet world where there are no other competing sounds around at all,
we go crazy because
you could hear a piece of chalk being dropped 10 miles away.
That would never happen considering Gibby is on this podcast every week.
What? I'm the quiet one.
That was the spot.
I'm the quiet one. I'm just saying.
That was the shrill that makes you go deaf.
This guy named Lewis.
Like, I talk the least on this show.
He's ridiculously strong. I guess he lifted a 215-pound barbell with one hand, carried a ton on his back, actually 10.3, and withstanding 4 horses that were trying to pull his arms apart.
But he's not the world's strongest man because he hasn't competed in that competition yet. Go figure.
Mark Henry.
He's probably dead.
Oh, I killed him? Sorry.
Somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
What?
Dun, dun, dun!
I'm not going to lie, I briefed this list before I actually started going on it, but...
And now you're done with it because you're
it's just not...
oh, shit, I suck. Sorry.
Well, the first ones just were lame. This lady, though, she's an Indian.
You can't just throw that out there like that, man. What kind of racist are you?
Born in India, Shakuntala Devi.
Shakuntala. Wow.
That
really?
is her name.
I'm sure that's what it is. I'm
that
sure.
That is her name.
I'm sure.
Shakuntala. Maybe it's Shakuntala. I don't know.
Nah,
but the point is, she can solve complex mathematical equations
using a calculator. I can do it too.
Okay, She was in the Guinness Book of World Records, which I'm surprised I didn't find that earlier, when she solved this multiplication of two 13-digit numbers in under 28 seconds. And that number is 7,686,369,774,870 multiplied by 2,465,099,745,779.
What the fuck does that answer come out if you're timing two numbers that big together?
It comes out to 947. I don't know what number this big is, but 947-668-177995-426-462-773-730. There's also, I don't know where he's from, but his name is Solbin, and he's a real-life Aquaman. Real-life Aquaman.
Oh, he talks to animals? Okay, that's cool.
He hunts on the ocean floor at a depth of 2 meters for over 5 minutes.
I could do that, maybe. Go ahead.
And then there was a group of Native Americans known as the Tarahumra. Yeah, I said that wrong. But they were capable of running 200 miles a day, barefoot against rocky terrain and canyons with little to no ill effect.
Okay.
So just throwing that out there, like 200 miles. Run 200 miles. Dace, your next challenge.
I couldn't even run 3, and I got a blister on my foot.
Dace couldn't even run 1.
I just said 3.
1.
Did you go running today?
I haven't ran in 8.
Ha! I ran today. Game over.
You know, I've already been warning you about the dangers of running.
It hurts.
Does.
You're running faster through time so you get older.
Right.
Well, I ran backwards today.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit. No.
Mind blown.
Anyway, there's a guy named Daniel Browning Smith.
He sucks.
Who's known as Rubber Boy.
Rubber Boy.
He was able to fit his entire body through a tennis racket without the strings, but a tennis racket.
Okay, I see that all the time.
Really skinny.
I seen that on that sex show, that sex thing I saw on Sex Tube last night.
That's disgusting.
By that female.
You using the word sex is disgusting.
No. Actually, I saw that in Cirque du Soleil.
They used a tennis racket?
It was it looked like a tennis racket or some kind of racket like that. The guy went through it. Well, I'm pretty sure they were both guys, but I can't say yes or no onto that one because he might have been dragged. I don't know. Anyway, and he went through it pretty easily.
Maybe it's the same guy I was talking about.
I don't know, maybe.
Then there's Veronica Cedar.
Hey, Cedar.
She was a dentist in Germany.
Only Germany.
She has an eyesight 20 times better than average. She could identify people more than a mile away.
I hate that bitch. And I got shit vision.
Want a fucking cookie?
Technically legally blind.
If you need a sniper, call her up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need her number because there's this guy named Dace that I just need to get killed.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll email it to you.
Sweet. Thank you so much, honey.
This lady, which I don't feel like it's fair to give her just credit because I think there's I wouldn't say a lot, but anyway.
Oh, my God.
Kitty Smith lost both of her arms when she was 9.
Only 9.
So she was able to do a lot of fucking things with her feet.
Like what?
Write, draw, paint, thread a needle, sew, make quilts, make quilts and embroider in silk, saw wood, drive nails, mow the lawn, operate a phonograph, sweep, dust, mop, scrub, blacken stoves, build bookcases, chairs, and desks, comb her hair, brush her teeth, take her hat off, dress herself, drink from a glass, and eat with a knife and fork, sharpen pencils, use scissors, open pocket knives, play with the piano, and type on a typewriter. That's like what?
Prove it.
Bitch?
Prove it. Now!
Martin Lorello was capable of turning his head a full 180 degrees.
Just 180, huh?
Yep.
Interesting.
This guy's lame. And Gary Stretch Turner has bestowed his hyperelastic skin, so he can pull his skin really far.
Okay, I feel like a lot of people could do that.
No, like really far.
Like really far,
Yeah, like really far.
I feel like people with that disease can all do it. Really far.
Wait,
Like
what disease?
really far. I don't know, it's the kind of disease where it prevents elasticity in your skin.
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome?
Man, stop throwing out big words. I don't know anything.
And last but not least,
Boom, boom, boom.
and actually, you want to play Name That Race while we're at it?
Chicken.
The correct answer is yes, Scott. Yes, we do, Frank. Yes.
Penguin!
Cow.
So, there's this guy.
There's this guy. Okay. And he's a rooster then, because he can't be a chicken. He's a male. Go ahead.
He's a cock.
Who
Right.
is able to, or he practices tying weights up to 300 kilograms
Only 300. Okay.
to his genitals.
Ouch.
Okay. Just to rip him off?
It's a black
No, just to lift the weight, more or less.
black guy.
I don't think a black guy is that stupid. I'm going to go with a Greek.
A Greek?
Yes, a Greek. Greek. Greek.
I'll give you a hint. His name is Tai Dang Gong,
He's
Oh,
Asian.
God, he's Asian.
or Iron Crotch
Christ.
Tai Gong is what he goes by. I guess that's his go-to name.
He's crazy. But okay, go ahead. What's next on the story list?
I said finally. That was it. Otherwise, I read stories on a chick that was allergic to water,
What?
a chick that passes out when she laughs,
Oh, that has to be fucking.
and some dude that doesn't feel cold. Like he goes swimming in the Arctic Ocean for shits and giggles.
That sounds like fun. Can he still die from it?
No. Well, maybe eventually, but he doesn't seem to actually feel cold at all.
Okay. So, can he die from it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I was going to say, because if he can't, maybe he should do that fishing thing with the lobsters. Because apparently that's a big life-threatening thing up there.
Well, he can die. He just doesn't feel cold.
Well, that's why I asked. You have to inform our listeners.
What? Gibby,
Don't worry, Gibby. You scared them all away.
you make my brain hurt.
Hey. Trying to give the guy some options, that's all.
Okay. Well, no, that's mighty white of you.
Time for celebrity news.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Like my shiny metal ass. Yeah, Greg! And here we go.
So it's time for celebrity birthdays, and last Thursday, a woman who may or may not be my baby's mama, Hayden Pantieri, celebrated a birthday.
Oh, you have a baby? I didn't know that.
Usain Bolt and
Had a
Kenny
baby?
Rogers also celebrated a birthday last Thursday.
Bolt.
On Friday, Kristen Wiig celebrated a birthday.
Bet you Bolt doesn't feel tiredness.
What? On Saturday, Kobe Bryant celebrated a birthday, as well as Jeremy Lin. What? Really?
Yeah, I'm curious. He's an
He's
actual...
36 years old. He's from Pennsylvania, too.
And he still plays basketball. Interesting. Okay, go ahead.
On Sunday, Ron Weasley,
Oh,
Rupert
God.
Grint, celebrated a birthday.
We don't care about him.
Dave Chappelle, and
Isn't he dead?
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
And he's just horrible.
He is 69 years old. He's technically a Virgo.
Not
Virgo.
a real sport.
Yep, but he makes millions of dollars and you don't. August 25th.
Did you call him a
Millions of dollars.
virgin?
Virgo.
Yes, he is. He's a virgin.
Virgo.
You said virgin.
Virgo.
He's a virgin.
Yeah,
He's
what?
a butt virgin. He's a butt virgin.
Well, no, he's not. Steve Austin took care of that. with
On
medical
Monday, it's very true. Monday, Billy Ray Cyrus Blake
Don't
Lively,
break my heart.
Sean
Don't
Connery,
I don't
and
know what you're talking
Tim
about, guys.
Burton celebrated a birthday. On
Tim Burton.
Tuesday, Macaulay Culkin, Chris Pine, and Melissa McCarthy celebrated a birthday.
But if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart.
And today,
might blow up and kill this man.
Aaron Paul.
Thank you for just working through that.
Yep. Pee Wee Herman.
Is he still alive?
Yep. And my future wife, since Hayden cheated on me, Alexa Vega, celebrate a birthday. Happy birthday to them. Now on to the Emmys.
Oh, God.
Woo!
Again.
We're going to start off.
I ended up watching half of that.
I caught part of it. Raw was on, so.
I don't know why.
I thought
I
you
was just
didn't have
sitting
TV anymore.
I was sitting here and I don't. I'm not supposed to, but shh.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm shushing.
Now you're going to get caught.
Yes, you are. Sorry.
Man, I'm already paying for extra internet. Because
Well.
they're like, oh, you went over your data limit that you didn't know you had. Now we're going to rape you in the butt with more.
That's hurtful.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you're not a butt version.
That actually sounds painful.
Bite the pillow, I'm going in dry.
Ow. Anyway, in the comedy division,
Only comedy.
Outstanding Comedy Series, Modern Family won. For Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Veep won.
English, please. English.
I just told you her name.
Are you going to actually read through, like, all of the Emmy Awards?
Just the ones that matter.
Oh, so you're saying some of these awards don't matter? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not going to explain the people to you, so I'm not going to waste time.
Steven.
Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, Jim Parsons, The Big Bang Theory, which is his 4th year in a row. Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Allison Janney in Mom. Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series went to Ty Burrell from Modern Family. Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series went to Jimmy Fallon for Saturday Night Live. Guest Actress went to Uzo Aduba for Orange is the New Black. And Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series went to Louis for the episode So Did the Fat Lady.
So I need
good. Louis actually did get an Emmy for something.
He did.
So
But I like him, and I feel like he just doesn't win enough things.
All right, Orange is the New Black. What is that? A Netflix only show?
Yes.
Yeah. So is House of Cards.
That was one of the opening jokes of the Emmys.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Seth Meyers' opening joke was, the VMAs happened last night, and it's surprising that a music television station would give out music video awards when they don't play music videos anymore. That's as crazy as a network television giving out awards to cable and streaming media.
I don't get it.
Ha 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 ha. I don't like Seth Meyers.
Neither do I.
Okay, I'm glad, because
I liked him.
A little rage, but
Drama Awards, Breaking Bad took home the Outstanding Drama Series.
How? This show's been over forever.
It's last year's shows. It's only been a year, not even.
All right, go ahead.
Speaking of, I am midway through the 2nd season.
Oh, I'm at the 3rd season somewhere and stopped watching.
I finished it when the show finished because I'm not a theorist.
I have a
you
thing
are
where
a theorist.
I really like to binge watch shows, so it's better when it's all there on Netflix and I can just sit here for all eternity watching.
Fun. The Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series went to Juliana Margulies for The Good Wife.
Care about your stuff, Frank.
The Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series went to Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad. The Outstanding Supporting Actress went to Anna Gunn for Breaking Bad. Supporting Actor went to Aaron Paul in Breaking Bad. The Guest Actor in a Drama Series went to Joe Morton for Scandal.
Oh, my bad.
Guest Actress went to Allison Janney from Masters of Sex.
Oh.
Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series went to Breaking Bad Ozymandias episode. Apparently, there was like another episode from Breaking Bad that was nominated by Vince Gilligan. So the creator of the show couldn't even get the award for Outstanding Writing. Outstanding Directing for a Drama Series went to True Directive, Who Goes There.
Not Breaking Bad? Were they nominated?
They were nominated. Vince Gilligan was nominated for Felina, the final episode.
Because I really think that I think that might be the only thing they got nominated for and didn't win. They kind of swept the bank there.
Yeah, you're right.
Just as soon as they said Breaking Bad, you're like, yeah.
Because there's no lead actress in Breaking Bad.
Yep.
True.
So.
Well, you could
they could have
almost
made
say
one up and they would have
towards.
been like, okay.
You could have said the mother towards the later parts.
It's true, but she won supporting actress.
All right, so they consider.
The last season, she's in it, but she's not.
Oh, okay.
The last season is primarily around Walt. I don't want to spoil
anything. Careful with the spoilers. Come on.
I
haven't gotten that far
I'm
yet.
saying it's primarily around Walt. That's why she's not a lead actress. And the final other awards, Outstanding Miniseries goes to Fargo.
What is Fargo?
I don't know, Billy Bob Thornton in it.
There was a movie called Fargo.
Yeah, it confuses me. Outstanding Television Movie goes to The Normal Heart. And Benedict Cumberbatch won something for Sherlock, lead actor.
I don't remember who else was up for that category, but I don't think he deserved it over somebody else. I don't remember who.
The other nominees were Martin Freeman in Fargo, Billy Bob Thornton in Fargo, Mark Ruffalo in The Normal Heart, Idris Elba in Luther, and a name that I cannot pronounce in Dancing on the Edge.
Maybe it wasn't that one I was thinking of. I think I haven't watched
Fargo?
Sherlock, so I guess I shouldn't talk about it, but it just seems overly hyped.
Yes. Oh, an Outstanding Variety Series. The Colbert Report.
There it is. Steven.
Also,
Too
Outstanding
bad.
Writing for a Variety Series was The Colbert Report.
He finally got
Too
one.
bad.
Finally got one.
Second year in a row.
Finally got one.
Second year in a row.
Finally got one.
Second year in a row.
And he's
Finally
gotten
got
it for other things too anyway.
Yeah, he got it last year because Jon Stewart wasn't there for 3 months.
Finally got one.
Yep.
Did Jon Stewart win anything this year?
No. He did not. And it's funny because when Colbert won for Variety Series, Jimmy Fallon ran up there.
Yeah.
And the joke was because Gwen Stefani said Colberg or Colborg.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon's like, she pronounced it wrong. This has to be wrong.
I want to see that card.
Yeah, it can't be you. And then Stephen Colbert whispered his acceptance speech through Jimmy Fallon's ear.
Yep. I did see that.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And then another takeaway from the Emmys, at least for me, was Weird Al was there and performed his version of theme songs, adding lyrics to it, such as Game of Thrones, Scandal, and Homeland.
All right, people are upset about that.
Why?
I really wish
know.
he would have at least performed, did that and then, broke into one of his songs.
Yeah.
Just because.
I liked it. I thought it was funny the way he knocked at Game of Thrones.
No, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. I just think I was at a 9.5. I could have been at a 10 enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
Did Game of Thrones win anything?
No. Now, to reveal some more quick freaking celebrity news, The Sopranos creator David Chase finally revealed if Tony Soprano died. He did not, even though he died in real life. Homer Simpson took the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Zach Galifianakis and Louis C.K. got a clown show ordered by FX. And lastly, a Full House revival may be in the works. So,
really?
Are they going to bring back all the cast and just go from there? I think that would be fantastic.
Everyone except for Aunt Becky and the Olsen twins have been confirmed.
How you have to have the Olsen twins.
At least one of them.
That's what I mean. Aren't they they were the prime thing in that show, weren't they?
They were Baby Michelle, so maybe the last couple.
So you really only need one this time around.
Yeah, and I would choose the more attractive one.
I assume they had two because toddler, so switch them out when one's being cranky, but now.
Yeah, they look distinctly different. One looks like they need to be fed, and the other one looks somewhat okay. So that's celebrity news. We ran a little bit late today because of the.
Sorry.
Okay, because
I'm gorgeous.
And Gibby
because
doesn't shut up.
I'm gorgeous.
We were going to do Celeb Warfare, but we will bring it back next week during Science Day. I've got a good matchup.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Just because you don't know who they are doesn't mean it's not a good matchup.
It's a horrible matchup.
Do you know who they are?
You told me the other day.
Well, What do you mean by other day?
Just to be clear, like
I told you like an hour.
Is this one hypothetical?
No.
It's technically happening, but what would happen if they got into a fist fight?
No, I know, but like there is actually a war between these two?
There's a joke war between the two.
Really?
Yeah, I've been watching videos on it. So,
what if we don't accept joke wars? Like real wars or nothing?
It's called fantasy warfare, douche.
I don't do fantasy. I only do reality.
You do fantasy football. Liar. You're a terrible, terrible liar.
Fantasy football is not
reality.
That's my real team.
No, it's
That's
not.
my real team.
Because they all don't play for you.
They do. They play exactly for my team.
You were the man that tried to fire all the Phillies. So let's go around the horn and we'll get our plugs in. Gibby, you go first.
All right, guys. Since Dace is being mean, I'm going to say, please, green light, Galactose in space on Steam. As in now. As in, why are you still listening to me? Because the rest of the plugs don't matter.
You're such a piece of shit.
All right? Quickly. Hit the X button in the top right.
I hate you.
Leave. Log into Steam.
So much.
Galactose in space.
You're a terrible person.
Go to the green light page.
I hope
type in Galactose.
Like in your anus.
Tell them, goddamn, we need to publish this shit now.
I like that you're plugging them.
Green lit.
But they already X'd out.
And that is the end of the show.
No, it's not.
Thank you all for listening. This was our last show ever because Dace does not understand facts.
What?
Thank you.
That's the Price is Right theme. What are you doing?
I don't even remember what our theme is when we leave. So I just went with something, all right?
You went with the Price is Right theme.
Calling me out, I tell you.
That's my job. That's how our dynamic works. Frank, what do you got to plug?
Why do I keep coming on here?
I don't know.
Because I love it here.
Oh, okay.
You silly weasels.
He called us a weasel.
I am.
Yeah. I have to plug the DaceManShow.com. It is under construction, but
for 20
progress
years.
has been made. No progress has been made. So go there, check it out. The show's page is currently the new layout that we're moving forward. But it's a little taste, a little sliver, a little morsel of what's to come.
Morsel.
Food.
And also, I just want to point out, Dace,
Pastries in space.
If you make Gibby call in through the studio, you can mute him at any time.
We need to start doing that.
We don't need
throwing
to do
that out there.
That's okay. Next week I get to tase him. Next week I get to tase him.
That's a
Is
fucking fucked up.
next week Science Day already?
It is.
Yeah.
Next week is September. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in town for that?
No.
I'll tase him twice for you.
But I got to pay rent.
Oh.
That's a
Rent
bitch.
Sucks.
I'm poor
Rent
too.
Sucks.
Because, people don't know how to do math and send an expense check when it's supposed to be due. Hi, follow me on Twitter at the Dace Man. Check out everything that's going on at fanboysnots.com as well as megapowersradio.com. This Sunday is the For Real Movie Club where we honor Robin Williams. We'll discuss 4 Robin Williams fans and then go into the archive session discussing an additional 5th film. Woo! Surprise, surprise.
Also, did you tear up a little when they gave that Robin Williams remembrance video?
I did.
The only thing missing from that is the eyes of the angel or whatever, Sarah McLachlan.
In the arms of an angel.
Yeah, like if they would have played that along with it, it would have been game over, man.
I'm sure it'll appear on YouTube soon.
I would have been in a heap right here on my couch, just done.
I was sad.
I was sad. I'm just saying that would have game overed it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd still be here crying right now. No.
If they would have played the You're Free Genie clip from Aladdin.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was no pastries and steak on that.
You are an awesome hype man. Why can't you hype our show?
Because this show is a train wreck.
I'm
on it for crying out loud. I'm on it.
I hate you.
The hell do you expect?
Why? Check out alltimewrestling.net. Shows start back up September 6th, 2 p.m. Yours truly with my tag team partner, Dre the Dragon Drummond, Wild and Crazy, get a shot at the tag team titles, 2 p.m. September 6th. Also, September 10th, check out our interview with C-Mag Games here on the Dace Man Show. Next Wednesday, September 3rd, will be Science Day. Gibby will be tased live on air.
Nope.
Live.
Which can not be.
Uncut.
Nope.
Uncensored.
And
all in your face.
Yeah. Also,
Your mind blown.
Boom.
that's all we got going. So for the few,
Oh, sorry.
all right,
I was gonna say,
proud,
get a tarp ready because your mind's gonna be blown.
and shit everywhere. For the few, the proud, the Dacetacular, thank you for Galactose guys calling in tonight. It was a great interview. Thank you, Gibby, for doing most of the interview because I'm a terrible gamer. Thank you, Frank Ward, for being Frank Ward. And for the few, the proud, and the Dacetacular, you all just do your thing.